After days moving through Sri Lanka's jungles, ancient cities, and misty highlands, arriving in Tangalle felt like stepping into a different world. One where time moved slower, the sea stretched endlessly, and nature reigned supreme. This was the deep south coast, where golden beaches remained untouched by mass tourism, where the only soundtrack was the crashing of waves and the distant calls of seabirds. The first stop was Goyamboka Beach, a picture-perfect cove with soft golden sand and leaning coconut palms swaying lazily in the breeze. The sea here was an intense shade of light green, inviting yet powerful, with waves that crashed dramatically onto the shore. I watched as a few locals dived into the surf, effortlessly riding the swells, while others simply lounged beneath thatched umbrellas, sipping fresh coconut water. Not far away, I wandered towards Palikadua Beach, a more secluded stretch of sand where the water glistened under the morning sun. The moment I stepped onto its golden sand, I felt like I had stumbled upon a hidden paradise. The waves rolled in with a gentle rhythm, their blue-green hues blending perfectly with the endless sky. Nearby, Rocky Point Beach revealed a tranquil beach with local fishermen boats withdrawn on shore. I climbed onto one of the higher rocks and let the salty wind whip through my hair, staring out at the vastness of the Indian Ocean. There was something profoundly humbling about being here. Just me, the rocks, and the relentless rhythm of the waves. As I walked back towards town, I glanced up into the trees and spotted a grey langur, its long tail hanging like a rope as it curiously observed the world below. Nearby, a giant black squirrel was stretched lazily across a thick branch, eyes half closed in an afternoon nap. Further down the path, a tiny chameleon clung to a leaf, its body shifting shades with the sunlight, a perfect master of disguise. For lunch, I ventured into Tangalle town, a vibrant yet laid-back hub that pulses with local life. The harbor was an explosion of color. Fishing boats in shades of electric blue, red, and yellow bobbed in the water, their nets piled high, drying under the sun. Along the streets, monks in deep saffron robes strolled past, their presence adding a sense of calm to the lively town. Before the sun began to set, I made my way to Rekawa Beach, a place known not just for its beauty, but for something far more special: sea turtles coming ashore to lay their eggs. I walked along the shore, the only sounds being the gentle rustling of the palm trees and the crashing waves. The waves were rough, their power undeniable, and the only footprints in the sands were my own. I spent hours walking, feeling the isolation wrap around me like a comforting silence. No beach bars, no resorts, just pure, untamed beauty. Nearby, Rekawa Lagoon shimmered under the fading light, its green waters mirroring the dense foliage that lined its banks. The surface was still, disturbed only by the occasional ripple, creating a perfect reflection of the trees above. Its calmness was a stark contrast to the fierce ocean waves just beyond, and the air carried the scent of damp earth and salt, wrapping the lagoon in a quiet, untouched serenity. Tangalle had shown me a side of Sri Lanka I hadn't expected in the south: wild, rugged, untouched. It wasn't just another beach town, it was a place where nature still ruled, where simplicity felt rich, and where I found peace in the rhythm of the waves.